In a clip from a classic episode of Antiques Roadshow, BBC expert Hilary Kay was left blown away when one guest brought her some autographs and memorabilia from the iconic rock band, the Beatles. The guest admitted to the antique expert that she had no idea if the letter and signatures were genuine, but she'd hoped that they were. "Dear Sandra, thanks for your letter," Hilary began before asking, "Are you, Sandra?" "Yes, I am," the guest beamed as Hilary replied, "and the letter is written and signed by George Harrison. How fabulous is that? I am hoping it's really him," the guest admitted as Hilary inspected the memorabilia further. "There's a whole lot of memorabilia in this one frame and it tells a really great story," she explained. "But first, I want to hear your story." The guest proceeded to speak about how she received the letter from the iconic guitarist. "I went to boarding school in Cheltenham, and in the summer holidays in 1963, I went to see the Beatles. I got back to school for the winter term and 4 of us decided we were in love with them and thought we'd write to them. I wrote to George and I enclosed a stamped addressed envelope. The others didn't, and I suppose it was about a week later when I got this back. It tells a very interesting story," Hilary said as she drew her attention to the signatures on one page. Speaking about the moment the letter from George arrived, the guest recalled, "I was very excited. There was a crowd behind me, and I took it out and everybody screamed. It was even read out in assembly. It was really exciting." Hilary went on to speak about the history of the Beatles and where they had toured at the height of their careers. "And then we have the letter, which is slightly more interesting because it says, 'Thanks for your kind comments. I had a great time in America.' Now, you and I know that the Beatles didn't go to America until 1964. I can tell you something about George in America." He goes on to say, "I had a great time in America, but I didn't like New York as much as it expected. It's a big, unfriendly and lonely kind of place." George and his brother Peter went to America in September 1963 to visit his sister Louise in Illinois, Hilary added. "Wow," the guest said in awe before asking, "So, it's genuine then?" "It's even more genuine than one would imagine," the expert replied. However, things took an unexpected turn when Hilary inspected the signatures, which were signed by the Beatles. Although, the expert went on to point out a disappointing detail when she revealed the signatures were all signed by George. "It was George's party trick almost until the day he died, that he could sit down and do everybody's signature," she told the guest. When discussing the value of the letter and signatures, Hilary said it would fetch between £1,500 to £2,000 at auction. However, she went on to add that if it was signed by all 4 of the Beatles, it would have doubled in profit. Antiques Roadshow is available to watch on BBC iPlayer.